Welcome back to MDEV 25. This is Ross here with some more MDEV creator conversations. I am here with Cassandra with Take That Mainstage, or Take That Mainstage. So if possible, let's start by you telling me a little bit about yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Cassandra. I am the co-founder of the game studio Fingers on the Moon, and we are developing our first game title, Take That Mainstage. I'm the co-founder, and I also do game design, music writing for the game. And we're from Chicago, and so that's about me.
Super awesome. So with Take That Mainstage, how would you describe the game in 10 words or less?
So we actually have a few words that can describe the game. It's the ultimate wannabe rockstar life simulator.
Sweet. Now, what types of gamers would enjoy your game?
I would say our game open to all ages, and because we are music themed, so we're open to music fans, and also more importantly, we're shooting for the live sim fan. Like why this is our audience is because we are really creating a kind of hybrid genre. We're trying to mix the life management part with a lot of interesting mini games, music games. So there are elements like card battling, crafting, and we also have the rock band, Guitar Hero, rhythm game portion. So we're trying to do a mix. So creating something new here.
Awesome. So as far as platforms that Take That Mainstage is on, what platforms are you aiming for? What is the best place to pay attention to development?
Yeah, totally. So this game, right now, our plan is going to PC first. So you can definitely find our game on Steam page. We have a Steam page already. And then we also have our Discord community. And we have our QR code on our table 5. And then feel free to grab some. And then they have all our information.
Yeah, shout out to Indie Alley. You are one of the exhibitors showing off the game there.
Yeah.
So what are the types of games that are inspiring you right now?
So I think when we make this game, of course, Rock Band, Guitar Hero, that's like classic game, right? And then that's one of the inspiration. Another inspiration is Civilization, because it's like a grand strategy, but also it really, because we want this game, when you play it, you also need to think strategically. So we have some inspiration from Civilization. We also have some inspiration from Dave the Diver. If you play that game, you know it's a unique, interesting game, have a lot of different gameplay. Dave fishing in the morning and then manage the restaurant at night. That's how we want to do. You could practice guitar at home in the morning, go to museum in the morning, and then going to be a rock star at night. So that's how we shoot for. So we take all of this inspiration and we're trying to combine and then make something unique here.
Makes sense. So the first time that I was exposed to your game was at MDEV when you were exhibiting last year. Mm-hmm. You are here again this year, and I'm very thankful for that. Mm-hmm. What does being at MDEV mean for you?
I would say MDEV really means a lot to me and then to our game studio. The reason I say that is because last year we were also here at MDEV. That was our first public debut. And then we had no idea. That was the scariest moment of all game dev. Are the audience gonna like it? Do they find any bug? And then we don't know what to expect. And that MDev really gave us a lot of courage of keep working on this with highest quality, because we can definitely see people love it. And so I would say MDev really means a lot to us to give this great opportunity for all the game dev and then for people to connect. Yeah.
Awesome. So what would you say this year is your favorite thing about MDev?
I would say I can see the layout is totally different. It's 2 days, and I'm in the indie alley like most of the time, and I'm so tempted by all the great games on the hallway, and I would say Indie Alley definitely is one of them, and also like all the speakers. Like I look at the list of speakers, there are many useful information, and I also see the speaker also stop by the game booth and everything. So I would say, the connection is amazing. Like they could speak something and they could stop by your booth, and then we just talk, we just connect.
Yeah, I mean, titans of the game industry are sharing their feedback and wisdom, and they are interacting with first-time developers in a way that really doesn't have a lot of borders between it. That's something I've really noticed and been thankful for as well.
Yeah, totally.
Are there any, if we wanted to pay more attention to Take That Mainstage, what are the best ways to keep up? You mentioned you had a Discord?
Yes, yeah, we have Discord and we have Instagram, we have TikTok. We try to keep the content up because we're also very busy. But definitely watch out for our Steam page because we are thinking to have our playable demo maybe in spring next year. So that's something to watch out for. So if you save our Steam page or add to wishlist, you get alert when our playable demo up.
My understanding is that this is partially autobiographical and you have some music in your history. Yeah. Can you take me on that journey and how your life has led you to this game?
Yeah, so co-founder Mark and I, we are both musicians to begin with, and then we all know like how hard the journey being a musician is. And then we'd be like, why don't we combine all of our skill into something like synthesize, because like game really is an art form that's you combine artwork, music, and programming. That's like we have all of that. Why don't we build a game like this and let people to experience what is life like as a musician? So that's the inspiration.
So now, obviously, part of the inspiration for games like this is rhythm games like Rock Band. Rock Band doesn't really talk about the musician's life. Right. So could you talk to just us in general about the life management of what it means to be a musician and the types of choices you might have to make?
Yeah, of course. So like think about your life as a musician and then what you need to do, right? Like there are lots of practice you need to do as a musician. So you need to practice, level up like your guitar skill, and then every day you need to get inspirations, right? Like you go out to museum, you go out to talk to your friends, right? So that's all part of our game. And then also as a musician, you need to make a connection too, right? So that's how our relationship management also part of the game. Then I will also say a lot of level up, skill up, and then you need to make it's like any career. You need to think about it smartly, strategically, like game development, the same thing. So we all make sure those are part of the game. And another part is like the band management, right? We are we made lots of great friends throughout the game dev journey. We met some members from Psychostick. I don't know if you know that band.
I don't, but it sounds fun.
Yeah, they make lots of soundtrack for lots of games, and then we become friends and we talk to them. What is it like to be a touring band, right? And then we take notes. We be like, okay, this is something interesting. We need to make it into the game, manage the band, right? Like manage the tour. And then we wanted to really like just to put our life into a game form, kind of. So I think that's something interesting and unique here.
Awesome. So now I did see you here last year, and Take That Mainstage was at a very early state at that point. Yes. How does the feedback that you get in a place like MDEV allow for the journey that you've had over the last year?
Yeah, totally. So last year, lots of people play tested. Definitely, yeah, the classic fixing the bug, that part. And also we're like, I think one of the biggest takeaway from there is how to help people self-navigate, because it is really a complicated game. It is something unique. Like you definitely need lots of like tutorial to guide you through. But we're thinking, how do we introduce, like when we release this game to a person, like remotely, we don't know what they're gonna face, so how do they self-navigate? So we really taking notes from other players who are testing out the game, and then we catch the pain point, we catch the confusion point, and then we make this like really good like tutorial system here. So like we make it fun, like you have an agent with you to guide you through, and I think that's really, really important for a game to how do we introduce our game with this complicated system while they are having fun. So this is one, I think, a big part. And second part is we really elevated our visual style. Because last year we were at early stage, we do have some placeholder art, and then luckily within this year we find amazing artists, and then we are really getting our art final. So that's why we are pretty confident about releasing demo soon. Let the world see it.
Awesome. Now, it often takes a lot of people to help make a game become reality. Is there anybody that you wanted to shout out, gratitude giving out, thanks, or just anybody who you think deserves a little bit more attention that you wanted to call out?
Yeah, totally. Well, first of all, I would definitely shout out to my partner in crime, Mark. He's out there in the indie alleys, like attending the booth right now. But yeah, appreciating him. He poured everything into the game, like the time, the effort, and also finance, right? Like this is a very important part too. Like we are self-funded our game, so definitely this journey is very challenging and fun, but also very personal because like we're working on this every day. And I also wanted to shout out to our team. Like we have a really small team, but like every time when I watch the game from a distance myself, I'm like, oh, like we actually really pulled this off by just 4 or 5 people, So like we're very proud of that, and then really want to shout out to them, and then also like appreciating the event and association like WGA and MDEV to give this opportunity, because I know there's lots of work to put into it to give us this opportunity. We couldn't appreciate enough as game dev. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you've heard it here. Check it out. The game dev journey and the musician's journey at Take That Mainstage. Thanks again, Cassandra.
Thank you.
All right. This is Ross signing off.